For logging on to abc15.com, I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. The next couple of days, we are inching closer to that century mark. I think we'll stay just below it, but we are going to come very close as temperatures soar to well above the average for this time of year. And records, they're in jeopardy too, especially tomorrow. But then changes by the end of the week. Stronger winds will bring a heightened wildfire threat to our state and also some lower temperatures. But these next couple of days, high pressure bringing the heat. Today, expect highs to warm into the mid to upper 90s. That'll put our temperatures about 10 to 15 degrees above the average for this time of year. High pressure dominates today and tomorrow ahead of that storm system, bringing a dry cold front into our state on Thursday. It's not going to bring any rain to Arizona, just some high clouds tomorrow, and we are seeing some high clouds today, not associated with that disturbance, but outside of that, expect dry weather to finish out the week and windy conditions too. Today, 98 degrees. That will put us 2 degrees shy of today's record, which is 100, set back in 1989. Tomorrow, we look to hit 98 again, but tomorrow's record is also 98 degrees. So it does look like we'll at least tie the record tomorrow, if not manage to top it by a degree or so here as we go into Wednesday afternoon. It'll be worth watching as temperatures will be heating up very quickly each day. 98 today, 98 tomorrow, and then look at that temperature roller coaster. We go from the upper 90s, we go from being well above average down to near average on Thursday, and then below average for highs by Friday. Mid 80s on Thursday. Friday will bring temperatures in the 70s. But again, those winds also coming too. Today, winds not too strong across the valley, just some breezes across northern and northwest Arizona, but watch how winds really get stronger starting tomorrow, especially across that northern half of our state. That's when we'll start to feel those stronger wind gusts. But then by Thursday, that is when winds will be the strongest across the state, and that is also when most of us will be under a wind alert and a fire alert. Those wind alerts, wind advisories for areas along the Mogollon Rim, Coconino County, Yavapai County, even Gila County will be under that wind advisory. Southeast Arizona also under a wind advisory. And now look at all the fire threats. We are now looking at red flag warnings. This was upgraded from a fire weather watch earlier this morning to a red flag warning, meaning that we are going to see critical wildfire conditions. A combination of very strong winds and very dry conditions will give us that threat of wildfires. So sparks can get started very easily or can spread and turn into wildfires very easily. So you'll want to use extra caution. For Wednesday and Thursday, that's when that red flag warning will be in effect across areas along the Mogollon Rim and in northeast Arizona. Gusts there could reach as high as 60 miles an hour. And you'll notice that on Thursday, we see that same warning go into effect across the mountains in Yavapai County. And here in the valley on Thursday, we will be under that red flag warning. Our gusts here will likely top out as high as 40 to 45 miles an hour. Our relative humidity down below 10%. And southeast Arizona now under that red flag warning as well, with gusts there also peaking around that 40 to 45 mile an hour mark. So a high fire danger, but also the dust threat will be higher too on Thursday. So breezes for Wednesday, windy on Thursday, and breezy to windy on Friday before we start to feel some lighter winds by the weekend. Today, 98 degrees, light winds this afternoon between about 5 and 10 miles an hour. Again, coming just 2 degrees shy of today's record high temperature. Valley-wide, you'll see those high temperatures make it into the mid to upper 90s this afternoon. So if you thought yesterday was warm, add a few degrees to that, it is going to be even warmer today. Gila Bend, Yuma will come just a degree shy of that triple-digit mark this afternoon. 71 in Flagstaff, mid-70s in Show Low, and Sedona making it into the 80s this afternoon. Overnight tonight, expect those lows to stay above freezing across northern Arizona, and here in the valley will only cool off into the 60s to kick off our Wednesday morning. So a fairly mild start to the day again tomorrow. You'll notice that high temperature of 98 degrees again tomorrow, then temperatures drop. 84 for Thursday. By Friday, a high of only 78 degrees. But our cool down and our days of below average high temperatures won't last long, because by Saturday, we're back into the 80s. By Sunday, we're back into the 90s.